Welcome back, you whiskey loving legends, to another episode of Was It Worth It Whiskey. And today we're in the new year and we've got another Spiritfilled. This is part of their Mythical Beast series. And this one is the Speyside Glenrothes. It's a 15-year-old sherry matured single cask. Cask number blah blah blah, where is it? 6155, and there's bottle 29 of 588. So I was pretty impressed with the last Spiritfilled one I tried, so I thought I'd get this one. Comes in at 135 pounds. And I'm a bit of a fan of Glenrothes as well, so it's kind of like a win-win. ABV wise, what are we looking? We're looking at 55% or 55 ABV. So natural colour, there it is. And I got it quite a while ago, and I would have done this review a bit earlier, and I wanted to, but it was just after Christmas, and I got COVID, and then I couldn't taste properly, and I was sick, and so I've just come out of that now, and I've got my taste back. I'm actually going back to work shortly, which is a bit of a bummer, but I thought I'd quickly do this review before I went back. So here we go. It's straight away, it's on the nose, it's that typical Glenrothes sherry notes. You know, that light maltiness, apricots, like a dried apricots perhaps. There's a fair bit of molasses I find in it too, like a real molassesy apricots. Prunes, bit of vanilla essence or vanilla bean. I think more vanilla essence, I'm going to say, because it's more like pungent vanilla. I also get a bit of like a buttery pastry and whatnot. And a bit of stewed pears in the nose as well. There's quite a lot of in the nose, but there's a lot in it, but it's those definite sherry, beautiful notes, and all the good ones that we really enjoy. The palate. If you've done Glenrothes before, it's definitely a Glenrothes. I get this massive whack of like golden dumplings, or golden dumplings with raisins, rich sultanas, really, really nice age oak. This particular barrel was a really, really nice barrel. Like the flavours of the oak that came out into this is marvellous. Let's have another sip. It is very, very yummy and very, very drinkable. It's just that a bit of that cardboardiness, golden dumplings, sultanas, that really well aged oak that I was talking about. A really rounded, really nice rounded, balanced spice to it. It's quite exceptional. It's that kind of drink you sip, and it just puts you in that happy place. You know, they sit there and you go, and you can kind of sit there, close your eyes, forget about everything. It warms without any water in it. I'm not adding any water into it. I'm not saying don't, but I'm not with this because I really enjoy that warmth and that. I find I get all those flavours out. You can get a few more flavours, but I don't want to waste time. Just the bare roots on it. And I love that warmth and that happy place that it brings me. And the finish then goes on for this long, it's quite long, quite a lengthy finish. It's kind of goes from dry or slight sweetness into this dryness with this slight earthy bitterness. But really nice, really well balanced. And then it just goes on and on. There's more of those golden dumplings, a bit of butteriness, and this delicate spice and length of time that goes with. So the finish is marvellous. One of those ones that the only time you get the last of the finish is when you finish your glass and you stop pouring another one, because you're always going to have another sip. Well, I do anyway, because I'm a sucker like that. I did want to mention, over Christmas, I did get, one of my mates actually got me this cool little present I just want to show you. It's a bit of a whiskey flask. And look here, they got it engraved. Was It Worth It whiskey. Quite a neat little gift. I might put a link down to the bottom of the video if you haven't looked down, if you're interested. A nice little metal flask there for my whiskey. Comes with a little pourer here, so you can don't spill your whiskey everywhere when you put it in. And I'm sure that will come in handy at some stage, but very nice. And the reason I pointed it out is because I love the Was It Worth It whiskey on there. Look at that. Was it worth it? It's whiskey owned whiskey flask. Very cool. Anyway, let's get down to a scoring for the Mythical Beasts Spiritfilled Glenrothes. So, on the nose, I'm going to give it 91 points. Beautiful nose, absolutely gorgeous. The palate, I'm going to give it 89 points, and the finish, I'm going to give it 89 points. This is a whiskey that everyone's going to love. I'm sure of it. So that gives us a total score of between 89 and 90 points overall score. But as this is Was It Worth It whiskies, and this is an expensive whiskey, £135. But I'm still going to give it a thumbs up. I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Sure as shit, it is not a whiskey you're going to buy every day. Well, it's a limited release anyway. But if you love those sherry matured whiskies and you love a bit of Glenrothes, this is an exceptional barrel, an exceptional showcase of that. So very well done. Now Spiritfilled have got another one. It's a 32-year-old Fertican. Bit out of my price range, but I'm sure it's just as good. Well, I haven't tried that one, and I'm expecting to, I'm expecting to see a lot of good things from Spiritfilled. I've definitely hit the nail on the head with a couple of these whiskies so far that I've had. So I'll keep on trying them out, and keep on keeping you guys updated. Anyway, till next time. Cheers, and see you later in there.